Hello, welcome to episode 54 of We Have Issues. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Stevie Wildcard.
And every week, Stevie Wildcard and I get together and we do our best to just kick our problems into the Sarlacc pit of productivity and we just get something done. Most recently, it's been a semi-autobiographical time travel graphic novel musical, and we are done, dude. This week we got our prints back. What do you think of them? What happened?
I love them. It's really crazy to see the art and the words and the story and being able to read it and hold it. And the only issue, and anyone that's watched the unpackaging of you looking at the comic, was the greens. But this week, my productivity, I'm pretty sure I corrected all the greens. So I basically moved the pencil layer up and then did a lot of cleaning up and a lot of editing on the green glow. And I'm really hoping it fixes it for print. I know it's not going to look worse. So I mean, you don't have to you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so like what Steven's referring to, I'll try to get a picture. It's hard because the problem is digitally they looked good. But for some reason it doesn't translate with like the layers, or for whatever reason it doesn't translate very well, or as well as we'd like, you know, in the printed version of it. So Steven was amazing enough to fix some of the layers and kind of solidify it, and so we can get that digital look in the printed version. I think that what you've shown me as far as the improvements, like I think it's totally gonna work. Like I think, like I'll try my best to put like, you know, before and after here to see if people can see it. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to, but I'm gonna do my best. So what did you want to do this week? You wanted to do 2 songs, right?
I did. However, I was so busy all weekend. I went to Miramar, which is like an outdoor mall near where you live, and it actually worked out because I was able to pick up the comics that came the same day. But yeah, I went to Miramar and literally I
feel like you're just like low key, just like insulting me for my impatience, Steven. Like you're just like, I was in the area. I was in it. Okay, listen. The comic showed up. It was a box that arrived at my house with my name on it, and I was like, I don't know what this could be. I knew exactly what it was. I knew what it was, and I needed it, Steven. I needed to taste this. Like, I needed that. I needed to open it up. I've been having a life, Steven. I know you have too, but I'm just like, I need this. So I was just like,
I completely understand you opening the comic before me getting there, because honestly, you wouldn't have had time to open it, because by the time I got there, you literally had to dart off to work. So it all worked out.
Yeah, I did. Like, so Steve and I, like, ships passing the night. I was like, oh, look at the comic. Look at it. And he's like, I know. And I was like, Tina, I'm kids. I have to go. And I literally, like, had to leave with Steven in my driveway because I was like, I'm going to be late for work. So I had to take off. So you were in Miramar and you did all the kinds of cool stuff with the family. Like, whoa. So what were you up to?
It was like mostly shoe shopping, actually, with 3 girls. So Tina, Cammie, and Chase all got like new pairs of shoes.
I thought
Crocs.
I was just imagining you're like, I went shoe shopping with the girls, so you can imagine what it was like for them to wait on me as I tried on shoe after shoe after shoe.
Find the 13s, Cambria. Dad, this is boring.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, we were really productive. Like we dropped like Tina's broken watches off at a watch fix store, and then went and grabbed lunch. Then we went, to the different stores. And then like literally timed it to where you went and picked up the comics from you. And then like on the way back from there, we stopped at GameStop, which is where Cambria, who is a avid Power Rangers fan, looked up onto the top shelf and saw the Pink Ranger helmet.
Right.
Which was $100.
Oh,
it's really cool though. Yeah. But it hurt.
It hurts.
Oh. It hurt. And I couldn't, it was one of those situations where I could have said no. I could have. I really could have.
My wallet shrink.
Thank God I got that broken Jeep money. You know what I'm saying? Right? So, dude, and that's a crazy story in and of itself.
Oh, go ahead. You can keep going.
Yeah. So like I ordered my Jeep August 7th. Okay. They told me it'd be 8 to 10 weeks for it to be shipped all the way, built, shipped from Mopar. So I was like, okay, so that means I had to find rides to work, do all this all the way to like mid-October. My work partner went on vacation. His last work day was Thursday, and he's been picking me up every morning. So like Thursday morning, he picks me up. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm just got to find a ride to work, and Tina's got to leave earlier before taking the kids or whatever. We're going to figure it out. 6:30 that night, like I'm cooking dinner, and I get a text from the salesman, the dealer at the dealership, and he's like, "Hi, Steven." And I was like, and he sent me a picture of the Jeep, and I was like, "Oh my God!" So like, we literally like rushed down there Thursday night, and like, yeah, I got my vehicle literally the day I needed it. It was pretty
that's
crazy.
perfect. Yeah, I love when stuff
Yeah.
like that works out. I didn't mean to interrupt. So, like, has Cammy just been wearing the helmet all the time, or did she discard it immediately and just go for other stuff?
It comes with a stand, so I have her. She has to place it and like display it in her room on the stand. But she actually does just randomly go run and grab it and put it on, and then run around the house real quick. Yeah, she does. Like she actually ran and grabbed it tonight and put it on again. But I ordered her a pink Power Ranger jumpsuit, so she's gonna be Kimberly for Halloween. So
nice.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be awesome, dude. I can't wait for
Chase's favorite is Trini.
That's cool. I think I've honestly never in my entire life met anyone who was like Yellow Ranger is my favorite. Like it's never happened. It's like I've also it's like I've never met anyone who was like Leonardo is my favorite turtle. Like I just haven't. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure those people are out there. But whoever
the person is that likes Leonardo also likes Cyclops.
Yep.
Also likes it's like it's that person that likes all those characters.
It's the Red Ranger, the Cyclops, it's the Goody Two Shoes guy.
It's the one that
it's the one layer below the master level guy. You know, he's like I'm the leader, but I have things to learn. You're like,
yeah. For example, Jason's cool and all, but everyone knows Tommy is 1,000 times cooler than Jason in the Power Rangers.
When Tommy Tommy came in, if you watched Power Rangers, when Tommy came in and you were just like, oh, the Green Ranger, and he's evil, and he's cool. And then when he wasn't evil, it's like, oh, this guy is he's the leader of this group now. He's the Power Ranger.
Like, the 5 Power Rangers are strong, but then, like, the Green Ranger comes in, he's as strong as 5 more Power Rangers in one guy. Like, when the Dragon Zord shows up, stuff goes down. Like, this is what happens.
Oh my gosh, Steven, wouldn't it be so cool if there was a planet in which there were a bunch of really, really, really small people who all kind of like morphed and then became like one actual human-sized person? It was just so he comes to Earth and he's just like, I'm the hero of this world, and it's like, wait, what? But it's just like 5 really tiny like little elven.
They made one person. Like everyone on this planet's a Zord already, buddy. We're all Megazords here.
All Megazords. It's just like he's
all Megazords
in his world. Like, yeah, in his world, he's the hero. He's the Voltron of his world. Like all 5, they're just like, we're the best heroes of our land, and this is what we've made. We are Carl.
They come to Earth and just get like the worst blowback, just like the worst like kiss. I'm like, I don't matter. Guys, I flew to a different planet and literally everyone, even the children, are Megazords. It's crazy.
Dude, okay, but speaking of Halloween, dude, why aren't there more Halloween songs?
There should be more Halloween songs.
Why aren't there Halloween songs? Okay, the only recent Halloween song I can think of is Werewolf Bar Mitzvah, and that's not a Halloween song.
Like, no, it's not like a Halloween song at all.
Yeah, I can like spooky, scary. Like it's not like okay, there are monsters involved, but it's not really a Halloween song. Otherwise, I can only think of like the Monster Mash, which came out in like the 40s or 50s or something. Like that was so old. Like it's so old. Have you ever actually watched the guy who created the Monster Mash do his performance? Okay.
No.
It's the funniest thing in the world because like where we are right now, we do similar things sometimes. Like we do like you ever see that Tom Holland like lip syncing thing where it's like celebrities get together and they do like lip syncs and they like dance and do like silly stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like people
lip sync battle.
Yeah, the lip sync battle. Like people still watch stuff like that. That's cool. I'm not really into it, but like it's still a thing. It's a little more entertaining these days. Like there's just more going on. It's more of like a show, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, you can watch videos of this guy. His whole shtick was he wrote this song, he made this song, put it together. So he would go on these late night shows and he would make faces while singing this song, but he wasn't even like singing. He'd just be like, he'd walk up on stage all by himself. The light would be on him and he'd just be standing there. God. And dude, you can watch it. I will I'll try to like screenshot faces that he makes because he's just like, I was working in the lab late one night. And he's just like really expressive, but it was the whole show. Like that's all it was. There were.
Listen, all I got for sale are facial expressions.
That was it,
everybody.
But think about how smart he was because like everyone knows that song. Everyone knows the Monster Mash now, right? So like, I mean, he could have been splitting his paycheck with a bunch of mummies and Draculas and all kind of like you know. But he was like, no, the showmanship isn't necessary. I know what like.
Tom sells his damn self, okay?
Exactly.
I just need to make some faces with it playing in the background, and I'm gonna make make millions.
It's amazing. Like the bravery, like just like that level of confidence to be like, no, I don't need a costume or anything. I'm just gonna go up there and you'll see. I'll do it on the night. I'll do it. You'll see what I'm gonna do. He's gonna transform into a werewolf in front of everyone. It's amazing. Watch. No, he did not.
No, he did not do that. He didn't even use toilet paper for the mummy portion. He just stood there in his suit.
So I'll post the link below because it's on YouTube. You can watch this guy do it, and like he did it a bunch of times. It was just what he did. He was just like, "This is who I am. I make faces."
Could you imagine buying tickets for that show? Like all excited, like, "Oh my god, homeboy's coming into town. He's gonna like lip sync and make faces." Guys here.
It's so funny because like you would expect more from that. It's like the whole idea of the song is like it's fun. It's a graveyard smash. It's one guy. It's like, can you imagine inviting people to your birthday party and be like, it's gonna be amazing, everyone's coming, and then like someone shows up and it's just you and you're just sitting in the middle of a room making faces going like this is a good party though. Like tell your friends this is a smash hit party.
I think he really had to sell it with the lyrics because like it wasn't gonna be true. So he really needed to put it out there that like, no, listen, I know what you're seeing. It's deceiving. Listen, no, it's a smash. It's a great time. We're having a There's just you. No, it's great though.
It's great. All the monsters are behind the camera. I'm on this side. They're on that side. The party's over there. I'm over here telling you about the party over there. That's all it is. But dude, like, so obviously I was like, why aren't there any Halloween songs? Because first of all, it happens every year. Not only do we all, but we all love it. Like everyone seems to enjoy that section of the year so much. You know, like I feel like it's more popular these days to kind of like hate Christmas music because like it like becomes droning and like, you know, it gets to us and we have to hear it over and over and over. But we don't have that with Halloween music, and I want to destroy Halloween by making music that people love until they hate.
Yeah, it needs to happen. We need Jingle All the Ways and, you know, Rudolph's, and we need all of those things to be playing on repeat.
Yeah.
Because really all we have right now is the Monster Mash and Thriller.
That's pretty much it, dude. Monster Mash and Thriller, and like, I mean, okay, you can.
Of course, Nightmare Before Christmas has a great soundtrack.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like there are things that are like tangential, but they're not Halloween songs. You know what I mean? Like Purple People Eater isn't a Halloween song. Also, way too old. Can we we need to? It's not. It's not about anything. Like, it's crazy how that song has nothing to do with Halloween. Like, none of these songs, but we're like, there's a monster involved that eats people, so like it's the closest we get to a Halloween song. No, we actually have like traditions. We have things that we do. We have like a season to enjoy and like talk about. It's like simply having a wonderful Halloween time. Like we can totally we can make all
simply grab your pumpkins now, carve out their eye holes, give them a big grin. I haven't got anything else. Like John Ralphio, I can't rhyme. I can't do it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about Halloween so much lately. I just watched the Halloween movie from 2018 for the first time. Have you watched that, by the way? I probably not because you don't watch horror movies. But dude, okay. First of all, it's crazy because Danny McBride was a co-writer for that movie, and I was like, I did not expect to see his name in the credits. And then I was like, oh, he was full on board with this whole project. Anyway, but it was cool. It was good for what it was. Like, I enjoyed the movie I saw, but what was driving me crazy is like, well, first of all, if you don't know, there have been 8 or so Halloween. Like, there are a lot of Halloween movies. It's something like 10, 12, like there are a lot of Halloween movies. They completely got rid of all of them except for apparently the first one and that one. Yeah, so like they were just like none of them. Oh yeah, I think I know why. My main theory why is no one can keep up with the crazy continuity that they've created. You know, like they started creating like a Mike Myers like history, and it involved like cults who were like worshiping him, and like that's the reason he's becoming powerful and all that. You know, it's like there's so it's like once you start involving that stuff, it's like it's really hard to keep the general audiences on board if they really need to understand the content, like the Halloween canon from Halloween 7 or whatever it is, or like Halloween 6. You know, like if you have to watch all of the movies to understand like a slasher movie, it's probably going to lose a big part of the audience, I think. You know, so like if they sell it as just like this is Halloween, it's Mike Myers, he's going to be cutting people up, and people are like, okay, I know what that is, I can go watch that. But I was thinking, okay, but here's the thing: there are so many of those movies, and he always goes to Haddonfield, right? Like he's always like, I'm gonna go back to my home. Like Mike Myers doesn't talk, but like I imagine that's what his voice is. But like he's always like, so like I had two thoughts that I was like, this is, why have I never thought of this before? One, Mike Myers is a normal guy who's basically a werewolf that gets transformed by jack-o'-lanterns because he only shows up on Halloween. Like he's just like, I'm a standard dude.
His full moon is the jack-o'-lantern.
His full moon is the jack-o'-lantern, and it transforms him. He puts the mask on. He's like, I am now a werewolf, and I'm gonna get stabby, and like that's what's gonna happen. Oh, so I thought I was like, that. It's so interesting to think about. Like he only needs like he is the purge. You know, he's like, I got my one night. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm going out there and I'm gonna be stabby. He goes back to Haddonfield, and he always looks for the same people, and just like he is the easiest killer to catch. He is the most predictable killer. He is like there's no reason to not have him in a like tiger cage by now. Yeah, like he should be in a zoo and just be like, he's invincible. Look at this thing. You know,
like, he's just standing there like, does he eat? No, haven't fed him. He doesn't want anything. I threw an egg at him one time. It like kind of just like broke and like, you know, added to like the hair, the matted look. But no, that's no, he doesn't eat.
His tunnel's out when Halloween comes. Oh, there he goes again.
They go in, just pet on Halloween, and they push it over. It's just pillows. What happened? How did he do this? How did he do the tactic? Watch the camera. He doesn't even move. What's happening? Did we ever have him, or did Craig just put a bunch of pillows in his bed and tell us it was Mike Myers?
The entire time they thought they had him. Like, I don't want to lose my job. If you know he's gonna go to Haddonfield, right? Like, first of all, everyone in Haddonfield would know about him. Everyone in that area would know it's a real thing. Everyone would know about him. Everyone would be like, Halloween is canceled here. Like, we don't celebrate.
Yeah, we don't do Halloween.
We don't do Halloween. Like, and that's fine. That's like a very simple plot premise. Like, that's a simple plot point of like, hey, we moved to a new place called Haddonfield. It's a nice, beautiful town. Everything seems perfect. Wait, they don't do Halloween. Why? Oh my gosh, there's a killer that comes here every year. And then you find out that why doesn't every single person in Haddonfield have a safe room? like if you know, okay, he only kills people he's basically a lumberjack. Like he just wants to chop down his family trees. Like anyone related to me, like nope. Like chopping this baby down. But it just drives me crazy, dude, because like the town stays, it's like, no, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Like we're gonna go trick-or-treating, baby. Like not gonna...
yeah, people die. Well, I mean, people don't really care when other people die. So
but okay, Steven, what I discovered is the movie Halloween, the Halloween franchise, is just land Jaws, Steven. It's just Jaws on land. It's the same thing. They have a shark that's killing people, and the mayor's like, can't close down Halloween, it's profitable. We need the candy money now. You know? And like But there's always like a local cop who's like the Brody who's like, I'm gonna get this Michael Myers. I'm the one who's gonna get Michael Myers. I'm gonna be the one who gets him. And then there's always the Dr. Loomis, or like the new doctor guy who's always like a combination of like, I'm gonna catch this shark. Like he's like Quint, and he's also Hooper because he's like the genius who knows everything about him, but it doesn't actually help in the movie. You know, it's like,
here's all the things about Mike Myers. It's not going to help you, but at least you know now. Now you know what's going to happen to you.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Hooper is one of the best. I feel like every character in Jaws is the best character in Jaws. Like, I love that movie, but Hooper, his expertise do not help in the movie. he does very little. Like what he does is he's like, that's not the shark, and they're like, oh man, but it's a shark, and he's like, yeah, but that's not the one. That's like his whole thing in the movie. And then he's like, I'm gonna get on this ship even though I probably shouldn't. Anyway, Quint's whole character is like, I'm gonna murder the shark. I'll be the one. You have to come with me though. Like I'm the one. He's
the Ahab.
I'm the Ahab. I'm the Van Helsing Ahab who's gonna take down this vampiric whale shark. Mixing metaphor. No. But like yeah, that's what he is. Is he's like, I'm gonna go get it. And just like Dr. Loomis is like, I understand Michael in a way that no one else does. I know how to catch him. Blah blah blah. He doesn't. He never does. He just like fails. You're a huge failure. You're the one who gets eaten. You get killed. Like, what are you talking about? You're not helpful. Anyway, but yeah, I watched Halloween the other night and I realized that it's just Jaws. It's just Jaws with a man.
It's just land Jaws.
Land Jaws. It's a shark on land.
Dude, there needs to be a movie made where it's like the same spirit. Like the spirit like transfers to a shark, and then so like. On Halloween, the spirit of the shark enters Mike Myers' body and he becomes land Jaws. and then like after Halloween, Spirit goes back into the great white shark and he eats people the rest of the year. So like he is actually murdering all year long. It's
all year long, just year round. He's very consistent. He's just a were shark is what it is. But he has to he's like, I need those big sharp teeth. This is as close as I get.
I just imagine the Spirit grabbing a shark tooth as he leaves the shark's body and it like forms into a knife. I think we just wrote a movie.
I think we just wrote a movie.
I think it was a Pitches Get Stitches.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm tired lately. I've been working, like my schedule has been so weird because I have to wake up super early with Atlas now and I take him to school, then I go to work immediately, then I pick him up, and then I'm spending the whole day like doing stuff with him, which is great and like has been a huge like amazing improvement for us, really. Like, I mean, we've always been great and we, find that balance, but it's really been fantastic to not have to leave him, like almost every day to like leave for hours and be like, all right, buddy, I'm sorry, but I have to go to work for, 5 hours or whatever it is, so I don't have
and to be on like a schedule together, like it's an actual schedule now, and it's it helps a lot.
It really does, dude. So like, as far as he's concerned, every day is Daddy Atlas Day now. Like that's awesome. It. Like every day we get to spend together, we get to do stuff together. But I'm so tired because of it. Like it got me so tired. And then like, so what happens is then I go to work and I'm like, I'm tired. I'm gonna drink my coffee and I'm mostly good, right? But I noticed that like toward the end of my shift, when it's like just past lunchtime, but I haven't eaten because I'm the only one up front. I'm I'm like cashiering or whatever I'm doing, and I'm just like, I'm gonna tough it out until the end of my shift. Then I'll just eat a bunch. Like I'm gonna go in like big on lunch. But that's, dude, like I always end up like hating myself. I'm just like, why did I do that today? Because now I'm mad and I don't want to make it anyone else's problem, So like I'm usually really good at it. Like I don't know. Like do you notice those changes in yourself?
Tina has more of that. Like Tina definitely gets like hangry, or whatever it is. Yeah, but I mean, I think everyone gets annoyed when it's like past mealtime, like it's like a couple hours past mealtime. You're like, all right, everything's kind of like getting under my skin and I'm getting pretty frustrated with everything around me.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, but I get like that. So what happens is I'll be aware of it. Like as soon as I'm aware of it, I'm like, all right, shut up, Anthony. Like, like stop it. Like that's like this person is just being a person, even if they're kind of like fumbling about and like, knocking into things or whatever they're doing. Like that's whatever. Like you shouldn't be so upset with this person being a person. You're hungry. But dude, every once in a while, I'm pretty sure that my life is just like a reality show that like billionaires are watching and betting on. Like sometimes like they'll send someone my way and they're just like, he's gonna lose it with this one. Like this is what he's gonna quit his job. We're gonna do our best to get him to quit his job. Put your money down. I don't. And it's just like the morning. I've been getting more of those people than I would at night. Like those people. It's like they wake up and they're like, I'm gonna ruin someone's day. Like that's their breakfast. Like
if I don't find yarn, I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah. But like, and it's crazy, and like I understand that like money's important, to everyone. Everyone has a different relationship with like their finances and stuff. But it gets so frustrating, especially when you're already in like a mood, when you're already like upset or like hungry or whatever, and then like someone comes in and they're mad, and like not just mad, but like upset with you, even though there's nothing you can do about it, over like a 50-cent price difference or something, and you're just like, what do you want from me? I don't know what you want from me at this point. Like I don't.
There is nothing I can do, and it is stupid. You're right, man. It is dumb, but it's also dumb because you're fighting for it so much.
Much.
Everything's dumb.
Yeah, dude. Like it's just, and I know like it's just the hills that some people are willing to die on are insane. Like it's just like it's madness, and I'm just like I've never been like today. I was closer than I've ever been to just pulling $1 out of my pocket and giving it to someone because that's what she was fighting for. So you've been working by yourself lately, right?
Yes.
So how's that been?
Last 2 days, it's definitely got its perks and its its negatives. Like there was a big job I had to do today, and it really sucked just having just me because like. We have a pretty good system, like when it comes to pulling up spread, like everything we do, and like having to do every step of the process just on your own. It gets kind of like when you have to bring the sand, pull the pavers, spread the sand, put the pavers, clean. Like it's there's a lot more to it than when you're doing it. So yeah, but it's also like the freedom of just, I'm pretty much in control of I usually do most of the scheduling anyway when it comes to the jobs.
Mm-hmm.
for reasons. But yeah, so like it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Yeah. Mine's also bittersweet. It's mostly been so much better. I just like I wish there was some way to just redirect those people. You know, if I like I just wish I could be like there should be a code. Like I have a radio and I just want to pick up my radio and be like, it's a code 7. Like I don't want to deal with this person. That's all it is. Like I just want that to be enough. I want it to be like like that's it. Like if I see someone and I can already tell, because you can tell like their face. One time, and this only happened a few days ago. A customer came in and they literally said to me, to my face, "I'm trouble." Just like that. Like they knew what they were doing.
Oh God.
They knew what they were doing was wrong, was going to be obnoxious, and was going to actually upset me in some way. And I was just like she knew it. She was like this is like she literally with her words said, "I'm trouble." It feels like it's billionaires sending these people in. Like, let's see if this is the one that gets them.
Let's test these waters.
Like, I can't tell you how often I jim the camera. Like, there's a camera up on me, and I will be dealing with something. And I just look up at the camera, like knowing, like you're watching me right now. Like, I know the billionaires are watching me right now, and I'm not gonna give it to them. I'm not gonna give it to them. Not this time. One day I'll break. One day I'm just gonna be I'm gonna take this silly vest off, and I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and I'm gonna walk away. And,
you're giving like a Morty speech to Rick or something. Just walk off.
So what's next? What are we doing this week? Tomorrow we're gonna hang out.
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna hang out and work on some music. That's gonna be fun.
I can't wait. So yeah, this week. Oh, so we didn't really talk about how much you succeeded or failed this week. I mean, we kind of mentioned that you wanted to get 2 songs written. Did you record?
No, I didn't record.
Oh, so you failed! Failed a bunch of fails. No, I'm kidding.
After the big win we had the other week, we had to have a hard failure. Okay?
Got it. We're going back down, going back in the belly of the whale. Yeah, this is where we live, Stevens. Where all the magic happens. No, so okay, I wanted to finish writing both of my songs. I did write one. I wrote the harder one to write. I finished it. I completed it completely. Like, it's done. So I'm very happy about that. Otherwise, though, the second song, the very last song of the musical, I did not write, and I failed. But
we're both failures.
But yeah, we'll get it next week. So this week, I really want to finish the music. I want to finish writing it completely. So I only have one more song. So I'm going to write that. I'm going to go over your house. We're going to try to record at least one song. I'd like to record 2 songs if possible, or 3. Or
we should be able to get like I said, to finish that bridge section for the lullaby, but that should be quick. Yeah. And then we should be able to record the vocals for that, and then we should be able to work on at least song 2, I think.
Yeah, that'll be cool, dude. So I'm excited. We'll definitely figure out what we're gonna work on tomorrow. But I'm just excited to do it, like to get in there and actually work on some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
So
for sure, it's gonna be exciting.
So thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching. If you're only listening, please go to youtube.com/wehaveissuespodcast and hit the subscribe button. If you're listening or watching right now, just hit the subscribe button and help us out, because we reached 500 subscribers and then suddenly we dropped down like 20 or so. I don't know. Like, we dropped down a bunch. I'm blaming the fact that I named the episode Booty Carnage. I still think it's funny and I stand by it. I'm gonna stand by it. Steven, I love what we're doing. I honestly I like to I don't know. I get silly about things, and I let myself be like hyperbolic and be like, I want to why do people dislike stuff? Screw it. I honestly don't care. I'm just I love what we're doing. I think it's so much fun.
For sure.
Yeah, so it's yeah, I thought it was funny to name it Booty Carnage.
I mean, to be fair, it got a lot of views the first day, though. I mean, it got almost, I think it got 80 to 100 views the first day. It just tapered off. But we also had other videos we uploaded this week. So yeah, really fair. The week total is pretty good. The week total of views for the 3 videos is awesome.
Yeah, I think we've been doing great.
Maybe we should just release more videos.
Yeah, no, honestly, we are working on it. So it's gonna be cool. You're gonna do drawing videos. I'd like to start doing some review videos, movies and stuff that I watched throughout the week. Because I do the Weird Movie Wednesday and all that. If you have any ideas or any suggestions or just things that you would like to see from us, even if it's a random Q&As or what ifs or would you rather type of stuff, I don't know, send it our way and see. We'll try to make some videos and put it out because, you know, we're just here to basically talk to each other and have an excuse to be friends. But thank you all. Thank you to the entire Twitter community and the writing community, the podcast community. You're all so amazing. You're just, I don't know, I'm so thankful for everyone. But thank you all. Thank you all for watching and listening. And we really do appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Stevie Wildcard.
And this has been We Have Issues. Thank you. We'll see you again. Bye. Worst case scenario, like I said, like the audio should be fine. It'll be a little laggy, but I can just use pictures of us making faces. I don't care.
Sometimes the videos are still fine, even when they're not fine while we're recording too. So we'll just have to see.
Yeah. So for hindsight, like Steve and I have been working through technical issues with this episode so far. For some reason, our internet's like my internet is just it's not working out. It's just incompatible with the world right now. I'm still working on dial-up. Like I'm trying to talk to Steven, but instead of sounding like myself, I sound like the like I'm connecting, but it's gonna take a while. So let's see if this works. Hello. Okay.
Those technical issues were rough,
dude. I know. Okay, like I'm hoping.
So hard.
I know. I
just hope to hear enough keywords in the sentence so I can like respond. You know.
Well, I think like, dude, that's what sucks because like you and I, like we play off of each other, and it's not so much I'm going to talk for a long time and then you're going to talk for a long time. It's just like a back and forth. So whenever that happens, it's like crap. He's not responding to me.
Because it's basically soft interjections is what we do to one another. Like we interrupt, but it's like in a proper spot to interrupt. And then it adds, and then the other person interrupts back, and then.
Dude, and I mean, there's also like there's something of a like a natural like a selection. There's like a natural selection of conversation in like any given conversation with us. So like if I'm saying something and you're responding in a way, I'm like, oh, that's actually like favorable. Like he's having like a good response to that, so I'm gonna say it this way, and then he's gonna come back, and then we're gonna keep growing, and it evolves and evolves and evolves.
Yeah.
But if you're not like if I don't hear your responses to the thing, I just have to assume what's working and what's not working, and that's not the selection we need. That's like we need some like we need to like hybrid scientifically like get in there and just like make a mutant conversation, and like I don't need my natural selection of nonsense is like no, it's not good. It's not good. It eventually just like it devolves. It becomes like just I hate everything. I hate everything I am. Oh no, he's not.
I need to go deeper and deeper until somebody says something.
Yep.
I'm gonna make it weird.
That's pretty much how it works.